So at this point, yeah, just pick one moment that was meaningful for you in the, and then you'll have a chance to ask some questions too.
What was meaningful for me was just like how we ended up helping each other. Like, so you allowed like space for peers.
You
to
can
work
now
together.
ask, so we're on step 3. The teacher learns about the student's experience by inviting them to answer a question. So you can ask us a question. And there are some questions to kind of coach you at the second page. Do you have other questions that you want to ask?
Three.
Yeah, so we're on,
Or what-
there was a
what
question
you felt.
about, non asked a question about, was there a time in the lesson where you felt uncomfortable?
No, I
Yeah.
think.
That's fine. We can move into step 4.
Oh,
We can
oh,
kind
oh.
Can
of,
move naturally.
I think we can move a little fluidly here.
Yeah.
So if you have another question, but this is a great, so what's your question?
The question is,
Did you have other
No,
questions?
that was my main question.
That was the main thing you were
Yeah.
experimenting with? So now, here, I think this is where we might want to be fluid about the order here. Because like, if you're, so I raised this issue about color. If you're curious about that, then you could ask us that, what was your experience with the color?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
If you want to know. If you don't, then we can move on.
No, that wasn't one of my. I just added, and that
Right,
wasn't
but
my-
that's what I'm saying, it came up right now. So
It did
now,
come up, yeah.
and so, if you're curious about that, you can
Okay,
pursue
yeah.
it. But if not, we can let it go and move on to something else.
So this time around in this session with all of you, I will just only be a facilitator, right? But later on, if you want to ask me questions after we're all done, I'm more than happy to talk to you about what went on with your teaching and what were some things, all right? Okay, so the next thing is, Nan, do you have questions for us about your lesson that you'd like to ask?